because you're my relative won't mean that I can't get relatively close to cutting your ass off.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Welcome to a new episode of Motivation Monday, where we talk about real shit that we face in our everyday lives. Y'all already know I want y'all to sign up for Patreon, patreon.com/AdrianSpection. Go on there and get your live. ForTheCulturePodcast.com. Go there and take a listen. And in the description box, as usual, there will be a link to my new ebook. I want y'all to go ahead and check that shit out. Your girl has been working. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how family members can be a blessing and a curse when it comes to two areas of your life. The first area is accepting yourself, and the second area is taking risks and progression. Now first, let me start off by saying that this video is about family members who do have your best interests at heart. This video is not talking about those toxic ass family members. This video is not talking about those degrading ass relatives, those people that take the life and energy and life force from your ass. I don't care if you're blood related to them. Cut their ass out of your life if you can. I know that there's some people who live with toxic parents right now. They can't really do much about that situation. But I'm talking about if you do have the choice, maybe people who are, older in college, have left their parents' house, and you have the choice to cut some family members out, whether it be your parents, whether it be your brother or sister, whether it be your discouraging ass cousin, whoever it is, take them out of your life. Cut their ass out. Obviously, they have some growing to do. Obviously, they have some maturing to do. Don't commit emotional suicide by keeping these dangerous people in your life just because they're related to you. You wouldn't do that if it was a friend. You wouldn't do it. So if that person, if your family member has proven time and time again that they truly don't love you and they truly don't have your interests at heart, get their ass out of your life. You don't need it. For what? You don't need it. You don't need it. You wouldn't do that shit if they weren't related to you. Get their ass out your life and move the fuck on. But this video is specifically about people who they still care about you, they love you, but they just can't help themselves when it comes to certain things. And the first thing is accepting yourself. What I mean by that is, I'll use me as an example. I struggled with myself for years. I struggled with my sexuality for years. I didn't know why. I didn't want to live sometimes. It was crazy as hell for me to go through that, especially in a household that was very religious. They had me in church all the time. The church that I went to particularly was very homophobic, and so that, along with society being homophobic, people in my school being homophobic, my immediate family not here for that homosexual shit, they wasn't here for that, okay? So living through all of that and finally coming into myself and be like, you know what, I am that girl, I am that bitch, and if you don't like it, you're gonna have to just sit your ass down. So through all that struggle and all that pain, all that turmoil that I had, I'm not gonna sit and watch you as a family member reacting to me being gay. I'm gonna have no pity when you start crying. I'm not gonna have no pity when you get so upset and mad. What if people find out, blah, blah, blah. You know how much shit I've been through? How selfish is it for your ass to get up here now and expect me to care that your ass is emotional? That's your journey, okay? I've been through mine. I've been through my struggles. If this is something that you struggle with, that your son, your brother, your cousin, whoever, is gay, that's something that you have, that's your personal journey that you have to work on. I'm done with that part of my life. I'm done with that part of my journey. I've moved on. I'm not going to regress into emotional suicide with your ass, okay? So if you want to sit over there and cry over who I am and who I've become and I'm so disappointed, that's on you, bitch. I have no pity. I don't give a fuck. You could cry your whole eyes dry. It would not equate to the pain and tears that I've been through trying to accept myself. So I say that to say this, and it may not be that your ass is gay, it may not be whatever, whoever it is that you've become, as long as you're not causing pain to yourself or others and you've accepted yourself, you may not get the reaction that you want from all of your family members. And they still may love you, they still may want the best for you. It's just something that is shocking to them and they just don't know how to take it. That's their business, okay? You've come a long way through your journey. You've come through and accepted who you are, okay? It's not up to you to make yourself consumable to your family members. No, okay? You've been through too much for that shit, and if they can't accept you for who you are, girl, that's their prerogative, okay? Like Bobby said, that's their prerogative. They may have irrational concerns about this person that you've become. They may just have seen stereotypes on TV about this person that you've become. If you've grown into your own, you've struggled to accept yourself, and now you're here, you've arrived, it is not your mission. It is not your mission statement to be out here, accept me, please, please accept me. And I know sometimes it hurts because it's coming from family members, as I said, who love you and have your best interests at heart. But if they can't accept all of you, it is not your responsibility, nor is it your assignment to get them there and take notes. Okay, what do I have to do? What do I have to change for you to like me? Like what do I have to do? You can't please everybody. I mean, seriously, gonna have the nerve to be crying and shit when it was me who had to come out. Girl, sit down. Sit down. I mean, I just use that as an example, but I'm not gonna be out here just rolling in the deep like Adele, like, oh my gosh, what? I'm so sorry. I won't be. No, So I guess it's your time to deal with that shit now, because I dealt with me being gay, I dealt with me being who I am for a long time, and all this type of anxiety and depression. I guess it might be your time to deal with the fact that, okay, Adrian's gay and I'm just now finding out. So as I said, I'm just using that as an example. But whoever you are, whoever you've grown to be, as long as you ain't hurting yourself or anybody else, accept that and don't be looking for anybody else. Because if you try to go around pleasing everybody, you'll damn near die from exhaustion. That shit is impossible. And the second and final area of your life that family members can kind of be a blessing and a curse is when it comes to taking risks and when it comes to progression. So people who care about you, whatever, brother, sister, mother, father, they will be like, you know what? They won't want to see you hurt. They won't want to see you, down and out. But if you know that you're going towards something, whether it be a job, whether it be a career choice, whether it be school, whatever it is, and you know there's a certain risk, financial risk, there's a risk of failure, whatever, but you're just confident enough to say, well, girl, I know the risks and I'm going to make this decision because I feel like it will enhance my life. As long as I work hard, as long as I get this done. But your parents or your family members may see that risk and they may try to hold on to you. They may try to get you to stop doing what you're doing. I'm talking about things like a decision to be in an artistic career instead of the one that they had planned for you to be in your whole life. Like the artistic career may be very risky. It may not pay as well as they see the other career choice that they wanted you to go in, but you feel like, you know what, girl, I can be this artist that I've always dreamed of. When your family members see that and they see that risk, they don't want you to be hurt and they're just like, well, just stay here, don't do that, that's a very risky thing. You can't live your life all the time listening to advice like that. And now, since we're talking about family members who love you and have your best interests at heart, I'm not saying ignore everything that they're saying. I'm not saying ignore the advice that they're giving, but I'm saying take into consideration the risks, the concerns that they have. But ultimately, the choice lies in your hands. You need to make the decision to be like, no, bitch, this applies to my life and I would use this to enhance it. I would use this to progress, to get to the next level. Even though it is risky, I feel like, and I'm just using this example of career choice, I would rather be this sickening ass artist than be bored to death in a career that may be viewed as safer and you may make more money from it, but I won't be happy. You see what I'm saying? So that career choice is just one example. But when it comes to making risky decisions like that, a lot of times because of their desire to protect you from everything in the world, they will want you to stay in one place and not progress. And sometimes their love for you extends so much that they're blinded to that fact. They just want to protect you from everything, from every risk that ever exists. And as long as you're alive, you'll never be safe from any type of risk, because that's what life is. Yeah, because they view you as their little baby. They want to protect you from everything. They don't want to let you go. Some mothers and fathers had their way. A lot of y'all wouldn't even be driving because of the risk that comes with driving. And it's just like, you can't live your life locked up in a box, being overprotected, no Britney Spears type of tease. You got to do what's best for you in your own life, okay? So yeah, those are the two areas when it comes to accepting yourself. Can't please everybody. When it comes to making smart, calculated risks, because they love your ass, they're trying to protect you from everything, but they may also be protecting you from enhancement as well. So those are my tips from living my short ass 23-year-old life. I ain't no ancient guru, but I feel like these conversations on my channel will continue to help us all grow and us all have a healthy ass Monday and a healthy week. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good goddamn evening. I'll see y'all soon.